480 feet above the ground, inside a 4,500-year-old pyramid, lies something so mysterious that researchers sent a special robot camera inside just to take a look. But when the robot reached a certain point, it stopped. Right in front of it was a solid stone slab blocking the way. Experts believe that behind this slab was a secret buried for the past 4,500 years, something no one had seen since ancient times. Determined to find out, they equipped the robot with a small drilling device. The drill pierced through the slab, and a tiny camera was inserted into the hole. What it saw on the other side was a sight no human eyes had witnessed for nearly 5 millennia. Egypt is home to a total of 138 pyramids. These massive structures have withstood thousands of years of earthquakes and violent storms, yet not a single one has shifted from its place. Among them, the tallest and most famous is the Great Pyramid of Giza. Its base covers 13 acres, enough space to fit 9 football fields. Built from about 2.3 million massive stone blocks, some weighing over 50 tons, that's about 100,000 pounds each. The entire pyramid weighs an estimated 6 million tons, roughly the same as 12 Burj Khalifa skyscrapers. But here's the big question. Why were these pyramids built? How did ancient engineers, without modern tools, cut and lift such enormous stones with such perfect precision? How did they set the pyramid sides at exactly a 51.5-degree angle and make it earthquake resistant? In this video, we're going to explore those mysteries. Let's begin. Perfect alignment. For centuries, researchers have tried to figure out how the pyramid sides were aligned almost perfectly to true north, south, east, and west, without a compass. Many experts believe that ancient architects first found solid ground that could support millions of tons of stone. Then, they used the North Star to determine direction. No compass, no high-tech optical instruments, just basic astronomy to set the perfect alignment thousands of years ago. Leveling the ground next came the challenge of leveling the site. On a 13-acre base, even a slight slope would have made stacking 2.3 million blocks impossible. Without laser levels or modern measuring tools, experts think they built a wall around the site, filled it with water, and measured the water's surface to find a perfectly level base. Higher areas were chipped away using chisels and hammers until the ground was completely flat, cutting the stones. With the site prepared, they needed massive stones, but no grinders or machinery existed. Still, they cut 50-ton blocks into precise shapes. Experts believe they used tools made from a mix of copper and arsenic, which made the cutting process easier, transporting stones from miles away. The special limestone used for the pyramid's outer layer was quarried in Tura, a city about 155 miles, 250 kilometers, from Giza. Each block weighed as much as 3 large buses combined. No cranes, no trucks, just boats along the Nile River and wooden sledges to drag them across land, lifting the stones to the top. The biggest mystery: how did they lift these enormous stones to such heights? Some experts believe the builders constructed spiral or zigzagging ramps along the pyramid's sides, allowing teams of workers to drag the stones upward step by step. Working with granite inside the pyramid, they didn't just use limestone, they also used granite, the second hardest stone in the world after diamond. Granite is difficult to cut without industrial grinders. But 4,500 years ago, the Egyptians used saws without teeth, weighed down at both ends, with sand and powdered stone in between to create friction. It could take 4 months to cut a single large granite block. But the biggest questions remain. Why were these pyramids built in the first place? How many workers toiled on them at the same time? And most importantly, what exactly did that robotic camera see behind the stone slab? Something hidden for over 4,500 years. You'll find out in part 2 of this mystery. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.